In any mindfulness meditation practice, it is important to be able to connect to an anchor. In this video, I'll be talking about how you can connect to the breath and the simple ways that you use the breath as an anchor during meditation. When we speak about using anchors during meditation, this refers to something that we can use to help us to ground our awareness and to steady our thoughts when the mind inevitably starts to wander. Without an anchor, the mind is free to hop from one distraction to another, and we're then more likely to become involved and wrapped up in those distractions. An anchor serves as a steady place to observe the activity of the mind. So from the anchor, the mind will wander, but with practice, we'll notice that, I'm no longer at the anchor. And here we can incorporate mindfulness, noticing where the mind has gone, and then bringing the attention back once again to the anchor and letting go of the distraction. So if you choose the breath as your focus of awareness, the first thing to do is to notice where you organically feel the breath within the body. So you may like to spend a few moments doing this with your eyes closed to see where you automatically feel the breath. So this might be experienced as a rising and falling of the chest, or maybe the movement of the breath. You might feel that in the abdomen, or maybe you might be aware of sensations of air entering the nostrils. Maybe you can feel the subtleness of the air moving the fine hairs inside the nostrils, or maybe there's a sense of temperature, for example, coolness as the air enters the nostril and warmth on the exhalation. Some people also note the breath at the back of their throat, or some people can experience it in the expansion of the rib cage in the back. So wherever you feel it, explore how the sensations feel to you. Your mind should naturally want to go to that place, and it should feel natural. It shouldn't cause any tension in the mind nor any tension in the body. So once you find where you feel the breath the most, you may find it helpful to count the breaths to begin with. You could either count one for each cycle, which might be 1, inhale, exhale, 2, inhale, exhale, 3, inhale, exhale, etc., etc. Or you might count through each inhale and exhale. So 1 inhale, 2 exhale, 3 inhale, 4 exhale, of course without noting the inhale and the exhale, or just with the numbers. Whatever way works for you, we normally count to 10 and then return to number 1. Sometimes we can be counting and the mind may have wandered, so we can be doing kind of 2 things at once, kind of. But if this happens and the mind has wandered, then just start the counting back at the beginning again. So if you can, another tip that I would give you is just to use the counting as a way to ground you at the beginning of the practice. And then as you feel more settled, maybe try and bring the focus simply on the sensation of the breath entering and leaving the body. Breath, breathing, breath. So there really is no right or wrong place to feel the breath. The experience is very, very personal, and it has to feel natural to you. I cannot emphasize that more. If it doesn't feel natural, it could actually end up being more of a distraction than an actual anchor for the attention. So this is also true if the breath just doesn't feel like a good anchor. So for some people, choosing the focus of the breath may just feel very unnatural or difficult to connect to, and for some people it may actually generate a feeling of anxiety or even trigger traumatic memories. So if this is true for you, then there are many other areas where we can settle the attention. Check out my video, Alternatives to Breath Meditation Anchors, and I'll post that link in the description box below, so you can check that out if the breath is not for you. So I hope you have found this video helpful, and if you have any questions or comments, then please do share in the comments box below. Thanks and have a great day.